Hi guys, a little postscript. I meant to mention this when I was talking about using different apps and the discussion page to monitor the class conversation. I meant to mention TweetDeck. This is TweetDeck. I use this on my MacBook Pro, on my laptop, desktop. I use Twitterific, which is a different program. On my phone, you can also use Hootsuite. There's a number of these social media management systems, but TweetDeck I've used for the class for a long time, and it's the first visual that gave me a better understanding of how to use Twitter. So I recommend it to all of you. What it is a deck of cards, a deck of columns, and you can create as many columns as you want, and each of those columns can be very specific or very broad based on your needs. I have columns here. This is my home column for the interactive voice handle. And the account and whoever I follow in that account. So that's a pretty rapid news feed because there's a lot of people I follow. These are mentions, whether somebody mentions Professor Com or Bump Spark. These are this is the column of the course 506IV. This is the hashtag. I followed the word interactive. Just to give you an idea of what you can do there. And then these are columns that follow each of the lists I've created for each of the modules. And then I have more columns for my other projects and my other handles. So while that can seem a little complicated, the more you use this, the more you will realize it's the opposite. It really gives you the ability to grasp different aspects of Twitter that you want to create, different conversations that you want to create. But I think for this course, I mean, it's important to keep up with the class and to monitor, you could monitor the class hashtag. You could also monitor a list of just me and the people that I put in your particular feedback group. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video, but we'll divide you guys up so that you're not, giving feedback to everybody. Although I encourage as much feedback as you want to give and get, but we'll narrow that down, and that's another thing you could narrow down with TweetDeck. But ultimately, this is a way to separate and edit out and bring together the people that you really want to speak to, which is your audience. It's a hell of a tool for a writer or a communicator of any kind. So download it as soon as you can, create some columns, and see what that does for you. All right, I'll talk to you soon.